Can there be a you without everything else? Alan Watts talked about how there are scientists, I can't remember which kind, but they refer to it as the subject environment because you can't have a subject without an environment. Therefore, they go together. Like no birds, no trees. There is even a tree that has flowers that look like birds. Pretty sure they're flowers. I don't believe they're leaves. If they are leaves, I mean that's fucking go tree. I mean I could imagine it's flowers if its leaves look like birds. But this existence is really just the two appearing, or the one appearing to be two. Or it's not even one though, which is even further out, but you could call it one. That's cool. You'd say it's nothing pretending to be everything, or everything pretending it's not nothing. I would say the problem for many people is that they're very caught up in illusion. They dictate their lives around other people, what other people tell them they should be, they should do, they should say, they should want, they should be angry at, they should be afraid of. But that just makes waking up so much more sweeter. Ramdas's friend, Ramdas's friend Emmanuel, which was, from what he said, a disembodied spirit that was channeled through a woman, if I'm not mistaken. But he said that death was nothing to be afraid of. It was like taking off a tight shoe. And that's similar to what realization feels like. Like taking off a tight shoe. I mean, you can compare it to a lot of things, but you really cannot describe it. Just like the psychedelic experience, you can talk about it and you can give a very beautiful, or paint a beautiful picture of what it's like. But to experience it cannot be described. Uh, you could say it's like seeing light for the first time, hearing for the first time, seeing color for the first time, breathing for the first time. Going from seeing the sun to being the sun. This song is so good. I wish I could play it. I don't want to get like fucking taken down because of those stupid fucks. I mean, copyright, whatever. But listen to this song. It's so good. And that kind of looks like my brother in law. But yeah, beautiful song. Wonderful. Listen to it. Love it. Well, you don't have to love it. But if you do love it, we could probably be friends. For real. Okay, so I saw that by Opio, or what's it called. Cool dude. Love him. Sorry about the zooming. Listen to it. I added it to my queue. I played it. Like right now, I'm listening to New Chaos because I just walked to town, and it's like my walk-in playlist. I added it to that, and the song that was playing ended, and I wanted to skip the song that played. It was Ring. I was like, I don't really want to hear that. And then look at that. The song I just fucking added played. When I was on Instagram, I was in a group chat with some friends, and I had shared a song that I really loved that I was listening to at the moment. And then, like, I don't know if it was a song or two songs later, it played again. I was like, ah! There's another song, really fucking good. It's on New Chaos. It's also on Sound and Chaos. Right, Sound and Chaos. That's the first one I played. That's a good song too. Wasn't that big into Raz when I first stumbled onto him. Kind of like Thing. Just really wasn't getting the vibe, I guess. But then, like, especially Thing really grew on me. I think it might be because it's something you could listen to almost any time. But then a lot of people, I don't know. Like, we don't have to feel anything. We can just watch it. Whenever you're feeling something, oh, what's up, homie? It's my fruit fly friend. You're feeling something. Who told me this? I think it was Bill Hicks. So the first time I got into meditation was through the HoloSync program, which is, you probably download it now. I think you could even download it then. But when I first got into it, it was a system of CDs, and you basically listen to the CD, and it puts your brain through meditation patterns, or it induces the brainwave patterns of meditation through binaural beats, and it works. It costs money, but it works. But he also had like speeches that he would send you, and one of the things he was talking about was how when you're feeling something, what you can do is you can just observe it, like a scientist or a doctor. Just observe it with curiosity. Where do you feel it? What do you feel in your body? Is your heart slowing down, speeding up? Are you sweating? Just really fucking observe it. And if you do that, it'll just dissipate. Because it's not the attention that it needs to survive. To survive, you have to play with it. If you're not playing, it doesn't stick around. Oh, another good song by Creature, Sound and Chaos. Currently, if I'm awake, I'm listening to music. Whether I'm making art, watching a movie, a show, laying down. Laying down sometimes, not all the time. Sometimes I'll put in earplugs and cover my eye, or put on a sleep mask and just go into the void for a while. But I love music. My main playlist currently has 277 or 2,777 songs on it. And I've been trying to keep it about there. But I'm always adding and removing songs from it. But if you think about it, that's what we're doing to ourselves. We're constant, or you should be doing that. I don't need that anymore. I never needed that to begin with. I'm going to get rid of that. Ooh, ooh, that would be good to add. That's what you do. And it fucking works until you realize everything's gold. Because it doesn't fucking matter. It doesn't matter what shape gold is in. It could be in the shape of someone puking on a nun, or it could be in the shape of Buddha laughing. It does not change the value of the gold. You could even take a brick of gold and cover it in shit and maggots, and it would not affect the gold whatsoever. You'd want to wash the gold off, but it wouldn't affect the gold. Another great song on Sound and Chaos. Oh, it's actually something different. That song, ooh, Reincarnation. I laid down listening to that on repeat for a couple hours. It was a trip. Another great song. Oh, wait. Let me, Sound of Chaos. Sound of Chaos. There's no me to care what I say. There is no me separate from you. There's no me separate from the phone I'm looking at right now. Or the lawnmower that I hear in the background. Another great song. Sound and Chaos. There's also a video, which I want to say at least 2 of Glitch Mob's albums. You can watch the entire fucking album on YouTube. Like, they visualize the entire album, which is really cool. It's really fucking cool, especially if, you're under the influence of plants. It's just one of the reasons it's so cool to be alive. Like, there's other people that know it's cool to be alive. Once you find out what you are, you will have no choice but to love yourself. Good son. The key to retrieving what you seek is you. But in the process, the key as you know it will no longer exist. If you think that opulence is silk and champagne, you have never laughed in the rain. Fucking amazing, amazing song, amazing band. Sound Chaos. I saw Fog Your Figure, and learned about Fog Your Figure for the first time at the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors, which I think is fucking cool as fuck, because I found out about Alex Grey through music, through Tool. And because of finding Alex Grey, I found more music that I fucking love. Father Figure. Father Figure is fucking amazing. Like, I mean, it might have helped that when I saw Father Figure was also the first time that I had been to the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors. And I was very excited. I had not slept, I want to say, a day before I left to go there. And I was there for 2 days, I think. 2 or 3 days. No, I went there. I don't remember. I don't remember if I went there on a Friday or a Saturday. No, I went there on Saturday. I did not sleep on Friday. Went there on Saturday. Participated in the full moon gathering. And then the next day went to art church on Sunday. Saturday, I slept in my father's Jeep, which is very uncomfortable, but I did not care, and I barely slept at all. A couple hours. And then on Sunday, went to art church and rented a room there that night. Oh, man. So amazing there. Never experienced anything like it. And as soon as I got there, my parking space was right next to a pathway onto a trail. And there's an eye right there. Like right there. Right next to where I fucking parked. And the art there. I mean, it's one thing to see something on a screen. It's another thing to see something, the size of the fucking wall behind me. And all the people there, they were just there out of love. And I think that's something we don't realize. That's why we're here. I mean, there's no ignorant God that has you here to suffer. No, we're here to play, to enjoy ourselves. Literally enjoy ourselves, because it's all us. And once you get there, it's just so... Like, I have depression and it's still there, but it doesn't matter. It's just a tiny little thing now. As to where before it was this massive thing that just sort of darkened everything. But at the same time, like, that built my character. Like, every shitty thing or perceived to be shitty thing that happened to me was so I could get my character just fucking right. Just like a video game, I mean, you have trials and tribulations. Some of the things that you, or some of the ways of obtaining things in games are not easy. Well, they're not easy if you think they're hard. Well, it all depends on your perspective, really. But if you think of it like a game, then, you know, you do have to go through things to get your character just right. And after reaching the end, or realizing there is no end, that'd probably be a better way of putting it. I realized that everything that happened to me, like, I do not feel any anger whatsoever for anybody, because they all helped me get my character exactly how I wanted it. And now I can be and know that in my being, I'm not causing suffering to anyone else. And I am ecstatic in my being. And what I enjoy ecstatically. I ate a pear the other day that I had been letting ripen for days and days, and it gave me goosebumps. It was like it was like eating the mother, like just ha ha ha. Oh. That right there can calm you down. Just a couple deep breaths. If a couple doesn't work, just keep breathing. Back to Cosm and Father Figure, which I kind of went in a different direction. But I had not slept Friday. And I went there on Saturday and was up all day. And I didn't want to go to sleep, so I took the tab. And it was one of the same tabs that I had from the time at the cabin where I ended. Or I ended as I thought myself to be. So, good stuff. Can't knock it. But I took it. I took it before the full moon ceremony began. I was feeling it, and I was feeling it when Father Figure was playing, which definitely added to my love of them. Not that I wouldn't have loved them anyway, but just really intensified that love. And, you know, because I was in that state, I wasn't really a sociable mood. And honestly, what I felt like was I was like, shit, I could probably talk to anybody here, and I have no idea what to say to anybody or who to talk to. But, you know, I was just feeling what was. But I did notice that there was somebody else, a dude that was like very close proximity to me, that was tripping much harder than I was. And I remember like towards the end when it was like wrapping up, Alex and Allison came out, and I think he said to Alex like, "You are God," and Alex was just like, "I know." He has been in that situation before. Like Alex Gray, I mean, I did have, I don't want to say I really met them. I mean, I did talk to them, but I don't want to say I met them. I never introduced myself or anything. But I was walking, I think this was the first time I was at the Chapel of Sacred Mirrors. I was walking up towards the Art Church building, and they were walking towards me. And me being me, like, there's a billion things I could have said to him, even to Allison. And when we finally, crossed paths, the only thing I could manage to say was, "It's so beautiful here." And Allison, Allison put her hand on my shoulder and said, "You're beautiful." I think Alex said something like, "Well, that was nice." But it was pleasant. It was a pleasant interaction. Do not limit yourself by your own thoughts. You are not a thought. And the part of you that tells you that you are human is not human.
Release the first key. The second is freed as well.
Elementary, my dear Watson.
Shut up.
I don't know if anyone would watch a show if anyone was fearless. I can stand here. That way, I love that picture. Anyway, I don't think, I don't know though, because we're so conditioned to want certain things. But if everyone was fearless, that'd be a very different show, would it not? Not soulless, like, or as one would think soulless would be. Oh, there we go. Like, Supernatural, like where he lost his soul, but he was like evil because he didn't have a soul. Even though a soul is just a fucking idea. But hey, yeah. But fearless. To be fearless. To be unconcerned. To not care what happens. To just enjoy the play. Bill Hicks said, it's like a roller coaster ride. Sometimes it's really scary. And then sometimes it's really chill, but it's just a ride. It's just a ride. And once you realize that, that is what we consider realization or enlightenment. You realize you're just experiencing yourself, and that what you are always is. What has been will be. And you stop taking shit seriously. You just enjoy it. You enjoy all of it, even if you're alone. Just sitting there in an empty room. You love it. You love it. You really love it.